Hello everybody, my name isn't Gary and welcome back to Fairy Gary's World. And today on this video I'm going to be continuing work on my little restaurant here. What I want to do today is two very related things with each other, which is the roof of this main part of the building and the ceiling of the kitchen. Let me go show you what it is right now. Just a bunch of stone dirt, but the kitchen is looking really good so far, I'd say. Like especially the checkerboard on the floor, I think it looks really good. But of course there is the ceiling, which I have decided is gonna be made out of wood, because why not? Wood is the material of life after all. Let me see how that sounded really weird. Let me see how it will look. I'm gonna do this later. Later. I'm gonna do this later. I'm gonna do the outside roof part first. This I just want to see how it will look. Why is it? There you go. Yeah, that's gonna look good. So I'm gonna do this one later. I feel like it'd be far more interesting to do this one because, you know, eventually the sun's gonna set and we're gonna see what it looks like at night. So let's start with I went out off camera and collected a lot of sandstone and sand, but I used all the sand to make sandstone, so I only have sandstone. So where's the sun? It's already setting. Nice. So I'm gonna start filling in the roof a little bit. And then I guess I'll just see where it goes from here. Alright, yep, it's turning night. It's alright though. Okay, I should probably keep this one like one here for now at least, because I'm gonna be going down and up the stairs to the roof for a bit, because I need to get materials sometimes. And I have decided that I'm not gonna be making a basement bar in this restaurant. It's just gonna be right here by the pink. I mean, when you think of bar and alcohol, you probably think of pink anyway, right? That's what I think of, pink. But yeah, I just want to keep it more simple and not anything too crazy. Maybe I'll upgrade this build in the future and then add that basement bar, but I'll probably not. Despite all my sandstone, I still won't have enough. This is gonna take a lot of sandstone, a lot more than my house. Oh, I just fell down by accident. Hold on. Excuse me. I mean, bless me. So, here we go. So, let me show. My arm is itchy. Let's find a flattish part of the roof. Let's go with that part. And let me show you what the... there's a creeper over there. Let me show you what the... what I'm going to do with the roof. So, let's go for here. And we go in like by that much, right? And it'll be raised up one block like this. And boom, this is going to be a new roof along with glass on the bottom to let in some natural sunlight, of course. So, starting from this block, 1, 2, 3 in. So, starting from the edge, this one. So this goes 1, 2, 3, yeah? But then this one goes 1, 2, 3. Huh. This might be flawed. I don't know. Let's rethink this here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I don't know. I am gonna do that thing where it has like a little sunlight, yeah, skylight in the roof, but I just don't know how I should approach it yet. There's a creeper on that hill. Okay, let's start with this part. It looks pretty. It's pretty flat over there. Look at all those monsters on that hill. Ooh. I'm getting a little uncomfortable seeing those monsters. Alright. And like this. And then, might be a little too large, but we'll see. and then it's gonna be all glass. Okay, so how much did I just fill in? So, okay, 1, 2. Oh yeah, okay. So let's start doing that everywhere. 1, 2. Oh, I should not be up here, especially with creepers around. I'll do this part in the morning. I guess I'll be doing the kitchen ceiling much sooner than I expected. It's just too dangerous. I broke my diamond shovel though. That's unfortunate. So let's start doing the ceiling here. It's gonna take a little while because there's a lot of stone and dirt left over, and this is gonna be very boring. I get this is boring time. Well, I guess I can tell stories while I do this. Today I find okay, so my mom bought this guitar since way before I was born, right in the 90s, probably early 90s, maybe even late 80s. My mom bought this guitar from a thrift store, right? And it's this like Martin guitar ripoff, like a Martin D45 ripoff. How do we know it's a ripoff? Because there's no brand, there's nothing on it, there's not even paper, right? So there's no paper in there, there's no any kind of brand, no Martin. If it was a real Martin, they would definitely like put the names on it. They're pretty big deals. So we took this guitar, so it had 2 of the tuning heads on tuning parts of the guitar, the little tuning knobs I mean. 2 of the head parts of the knobs were actually broken and were missing, so you couldn't properly tune the guitar, not all of it at least. 2 of them, you couldn't tune 2 strings. But we took it to a guitar place today. We asked them to replace the heads and also replace the strings because they're pretty old. I don't think they really, that was my mom's idea. I don't think it really needed replacing, honestly. Looked like it was pretty good still. But we took it there. We put a, told them to put new heads on. Told them new strings, and they did that. And now I have an actual fully functional acoustic guitar. Real nice. And I really like it. It sounds really nice. It's got like metal, like bronze strings. They're really good. They sound really nice. And I can't wait to practice it more. It's a couple songs. I can't remember the name of one of them, but I do know I want to learn what's it called? This Time Tomorrow by the Kinks. The Kinks is a band, by the way, from like the 70s. British band. Kind of similar to the Beatles, but I think they're actually a bit better, but that's subjective. The Beatles are amazing as well. Pretty underrated. Even though they're called the Kinks, they actually hate the implication of their names. You know, the kinky stuff. So, yeah. Hey, you should go listen to it if you like British rock, like the Beatles. Honestly, a lot of songs, you can kind of feel their influence a little bit. Some of them songs even sound like modern punk. Well, what kind of like? It's still like different. A lot of modern music tries to be as perfect as it can, but their music is like actually recorded in the booth, so you know, it's not perfect. Timing, I mean, but I like that human sound to it. It sounds better than like that robotic perfectness, right? But you should definitely go listen to them. So I want to learn the This Time Tomorrow by the Kinks on that guitar, and I'm trying to learn the Tetris theme song on it, because I mean it's a good theme song. I might learn other Russian songs, I guess, because they make some pretty cool melodies that sound great on guitar. And yeah, I've just had a good time. A real good time. It's more than I could, you know, it's more than a lot of people can say. You know, my dad is not from here. Now there's my mom. They both moved here legally, of course. And he said that when he was younger, he really wanted a guitar, right? He was actually almost crying for one, but he couldn't afford one because he was in a third world country and he was poor. So he and a group of his friends got a guitar one day, right? It's a very sweet story. Got a guitar one day, but only one of them got a guitar, so they actually swapped it around with each other. So how it would work is, you know, my dad would get it for 1 week, then his friend, I don't know, Bob, it's not in America, but his friend Bob would get it for another week, and, you know, pass around like that, and they would learn guitar in matters of 1 week at a time, because they couldn't all afford guitars on their own. Eventually, my dad was part of a band, although he never wrote music, he just kind of played music. He's been everywhere, by the way. When he moved here, he was like, he went to Montana, went to Alaska, went to, what else? Minnesota, I think? No. But he's been all around the United States until settling here in Seattle. But yeah, it's crazy. My mom and my dad worked so hard to get here and met here in Seattle. Crazy story. Sometimes the most crazy stories can be right in front of you, right? I never thought anything of my dad. I mean, I don't mean like that, but you know, I never thought too much. I thought he was just, you know, cool dad. But no, he grew up poor, and now he's made quite a good living. And I gotta recognize my privilege sometimes. Not to say my struggles or anyone with higher privileges struggles are invalid, of course. It doesn't matter where you're from or if you're rich. You could still have problems even if you're rich or have a much better life than most people, right? It's just that thing. I just like to think about it. That even something as simple as like having a guitar. I mean, a guitar is expensive even today. But even as simple as having that was like your god status if you even had one back then in his country. Our country. So I really want to learn guitar. I always like the sound of it. I already make music on digitally, unlike FL Studio. But you know, I want to actually play an instrument because I like the sound of real instruments better than digital instruments. Right away, I'm coming back in here because I forgot to say the ceiling's done. It's nice. Looks real good. Next video, promise, I'm gonna go to the Nether. That's probably gonna be tomorrow. I'm probably gonna play something else later and record that. But okay, back to the guitar story as I continue this roofing project. And he's still very good at guitar, despite not playing for how many? 30 years. Still incredibly good at it. Better than me, obviously, but he's been on this earth a lot longer, so you know you can't really brag about that. And yeah, I've just been thinking about that. I may have problems myself. Not too many. I'm very privileged compared to a lot of other people. And I like to recognize that. I want to humble myself. I don't want to become a spoiled brat like in the movies that everyone hates. Because everyone hates them. And that's just not how I like to be. You know? But my parents are a bit old-fashioned, right? They don't understand mental health stuff as much, so you know, they don't get depression and stuff. Okay, hold on. I'm doing a little different here. As I'm building this, I'm definitely gonna add some glowstone lights in the ceiling to imitate like ceiling lights, but I also want to add some chandeliers and lanterns and stuff. That'd be cool. Oh, look at those sheep. I gotta go get their wool. If I can collect as much wool as I can, that'd be good, so I can use it for more future projects, because I'm almost out of wool. There's a dead skeleton here. I'm gonna cover this up, I promise. Or I could make it part of the build. Never thought of that. Look at all these sheep. 2 of them. They better give me 3 wool each. You stingy cunt. You deserve death. You gave me 1. You saw your friend, right? You saw what happened to your friend. You better give me more. Alright, that's slightly better, I guess. You are the bane of my existence. Alright, so let's get back to this. So... I'm trying to think here. Not very good at thinking. Don't really do too much of that. So let me get some sandstone. Let me see. I got some glass on me. Perfect, perfect. Alright. So let's continue doing this. So let me do this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let me finish off this little like trimming on the roof first, so I can show you what I mean by like a skylight. Let me get rid of all of this sandstone first, so I can properly do it again. Because I've decided that it's gonna be 1 block wider, I guess, for the whole skylight roof thingamajig, I guess. Oh, here you go. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's like working. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that is good. So let's go back up, finally. Oh wait, hold on. No. Not yet. It's never good. Okay, now that should be good. So back up here, what I'm gonna do is at the sorry. Sorry. So, hold on. Let me see. Oh, let me go get some wood first. Look at that island. It's nice, isn't it, that island? It's like a tiny little island. There's a sheep down there. Gotta go get that hair. You know, I listen to quite a bit of rap music. Because I like the rhymes, especially those really good ones. The OGs, of course. But, what? Where's my wood? I'm out of spruce wood? Are you joking me? How can... Alright, let's go pay the tree farm a quick visit. And then, I'm definitely not finishing off this, roof. But, I will set up the foundations for next time. So, a lot of rap music, right? But especially a lot of modern rappers, right? They really make me appreciate how, like, really make me understand how hard it is to be a rapper. Like, a good one, I mean. Okay. I've ate a pork chop before. I don't know why it's rewarding me again. Weird. I don't know. Did something with my game files just looking through it. Maybe that's the reason. Anyway, they really make me appreciate the absolute skill and talent it takes to be a good rapper, right? Because, sure, you can just say words that kind of rhyme, and then like words that rhyme and then they kind of make sense. You know, like the boy kicked the ball into the wall, and then the girl said, oh, you shouldn't be doing that in the hall, right? Yeah, that makes sense, but it's not good, is it? That's not good. A good rapper, I feel, should be making a lot of wordplay, analogies, stuff. That's the whole point of rap. If you're not really focusing on like singing like the melody part of the song, it's primarily the focus of the rhythm and the words, what it means. So when you have all these superficial rappers, pop rappers, who are just chickens and will never do anything deep, right? Not like a deep cut, just a bunch of superficial stuff on the skin, right? It's not really that interesting. it's just pop music in general. Now, I mean, I noticed that stereotype, like, guitarists hate, not just guitarists, musicians, annoying people say pop music is so bad. What are you, a simpleton? You listen to pop? Oh my god. I seriously can't believe you would even listen to that kind of peasant music. Pop music. Yeah, you know what, just, like, shut up. Sometimes those people gotta do that, but at the same time, it's just so superficial, and there's a reason why it's so popular. Teenage girls exist, and boys too. They exist, and that's the only reason why pop artists are so successful. Because unlike someone like I don't know, Kanye West, someone like Tyler the Creator, they're very experimental, very strange kind of music, yeah. But someone like I don't know, Justin Bieber, he's very simple. And a lot of other more failed ones like to just, like, sometimes I'm sad, and just let me be sad. It's like, there's nothing there. You're just saying something. You're just saying words. You're just saying nonsense. Right? Alright, hold on. Let me do this. Let me show you what I mean. So like that, right? Okay, you see what I'm doing? You get it? You see? I don't know if you understand it. Not like that. Okay, let's put this pin on the whole music thing, because I love music, and do this. Look at that. Go down here. See, that's what I mean. Oh, that looks good. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Alright, let's start doing as much as I can before I run out of sandstone, which I have very little left. But this is getting way closer and closer to being finished. Quite proud of myself, actually. Even the simplest things that you accomplish throughout the day, you should be proud of it. It takes a lot to accomplish anything. Like, you know, all you can do for a day, like if you have to, I've heard some people so depressed that they can't even get out of bed. That's really sad. Yeah, but you know, all you can do in a day is actually just this best. How do I say this? If all you can accomplish in a day is that you simply got out of bed, you should be proud of yourself. Accomplishing anything, it will always be impressive. If not to other people, at least to yourself, to the child inside of you. Right? As I play Minecraft in my comfortable chair, living my privileged life. And I don't understand any kind of struggle in life. I'm aware of that. And again, I don't think this really matters to you. I mean, I'm just some dude on the internet. But like, even the smallest things you can accomplish, I'll be proud of you. Unless it's like murder, then I'm like thief and robbery or something, like taking candy from a baby as your first crime. You know, then I'd be a lot less proud of you. Let me make this wood. But you know, don't downplay yourself. All right, you're important. If it weren't for you, history might have not been the same. And I always hated to see people sad. Hold on. Sorry. I'm blanking out here. Windows had to do a hard reset because I'm thinking. I'm using my big brain. Alright. Look at that. Hello, piggy. Oh, my god. I always hate the argument. This video is about to end, but I always hate the argument of, you know, why are you sad? Huh? What, you got problems? You know, someone out there in the universe has it worse than you. Huh? Be thankful you're not a slave in what... There's still 50 million slaves in the world, even in modern times, by the way, so that's pretty messed up, but... That no one's talking about that, but... at least you're not a slave, right? At least you got food on your table. What, people in, like, Malaysia... Wait, no. People in, like, a poor country... eat bowls of flies, and you get to eat a burger at McDonald's. It's like, yeah, someone always has it worse than you. And it's important to definitely like recognize your privilege, right? But at the same time, it doesn't invalidate your problems. My biggest problem is that boat sucks. It looks bad, and there's a skeleton on top of the previous sail. That's odd, right? I always hate those people. They're just so annoying. I might do some wool up here, or I might not. Let's go down real quick before I end off the video. Just to see. Oh, I gotta close those doors. Oh, the creeper's gonna come in. I saw one earlier. Get ready, just in case the creeper gets in. Oh, okay, tell me. Close the door. Okay. Stupid. Alright, safe. Relatively. Yeah, you see, and a super tall roof. It looks gonna look cool, and it's gonna let all the sunlight in. It's gonna look really good. I might add some wool to the sides of these. Probably I will. Like that part. I don't know yet, but looking good so far. Replace the dirt with glowstone, obviously. But other than my whole little pep talk, I guess, and my ceilings and roofs, I guess that's gonna be it for this time. I'm gonna be doing what that skeleton is doing and like rest. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.